Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I'm going to be using the We Are Memory Keepers Urban Chic collection, and this layout is based on a layout I did a couple of months ago. Maybe it could have even been last month, I don't recall, but it was the one that was from the big picture classes, and it had all the 2-inch squares that covered the entire background, and they were little photos of my niece. Well, I had sent her that layout and I loved it. I loved the design, so I wanted to go ahead and recreate that same type of layout for my own album. And for this one, I am using two different black and white patterns, and a teal and a pink. And that pink paper I'm cutting up, I'm only using the dark pink portions of it, and it is the paper with the winking eyes. And the reason I am using the winking eyes is because this layout is about sunglasses, which is silly, and I know this, but the reason that the sunglasses were important to me is because in 2000 I had LASIK, and it didn't last for me. I had to start wearing lenses again, or glasses again, in 2010. And the worst thing about wearing glasses is the lack of being able to wear sunglasses. So you have to either use those transition lenses or carry around and purchase and carry around an extra pair of glasses that are prescription strength. Well, these particular glasses I found, they are glasses, but they had this little metal clip, this little metal piece that was sunglasses that just went right on the bridge of the nose. And they were so cool, and I loved them. And they broke after a year, so that was really sad. Anyway, the journaling just talks about the LASIK surgery and how I had to start wearing glasses again. Contacts, I haven't been able to find someone who can fit the contact to my eye yet, because LASIK basically, it changes the shape of your eye. So you have to find someone who probably specializes in contacts for people with LASIK. I'm not sure. Haven't found the person yet, so we're stuck with glasses and no sunglasses because these suckers broke and I haven't found another pair. Anyway, I took all those 2-inch squares and put them on a piece of white cardstock, and then I am going to put those strips onto another piece of cardstock. So the top portion of my layout is going to have 2 of the rows of the 2-inch squares, and the bottom part of my layout is going to have 1 row of the 2-inch squares. And I don't know if I said this, but I did ink all the edges of the 2-inch squares with the Tim Holtz Distress ink in black. Now, since I put the pattern paper on top of white cardstock and then put those strips on top of white cardstock, they're raised up a little bit, and so it gives you a little bit of a dimension effect, and I really like that. It's pretty cool. After I stick this strip down of the squares, this will be my background. This is going to be the background of my layout. Now I am going to use one 4x6, or is it 6x4? Not sure. 4x6 photo, and then 3 2x2 square photos on this layout. Right here I pulled out some of those glue dots. I'm popping up the small photos with those, and it doesn't give them a lot of lift, but it gives them a little bit of lift just to add a little something extra. I am going to back this photo on a piece of white cardstock, and I will ink the edges of the mat with the Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress ink as well. So I don't have a lot of die cuts left that have the teal or the pink or black or white that I wanted to use on this particular layout. So I went ahead and pulled out several different dies, and I am going to cut just some different shapes out just so I can give a little bit of layering. I love to do the layering, and I don't think I did it on this one, I'm not sure, but I really like it when I can layer the clusters not on the page. I just layer them individually and put them on the page. That's my favorite thing to do. So over there on the right, you can see that big pile of mess. That's all the die cuts that I cut out, and I'm trying to just stick to the dark pinks, black, white, and that kind of a teal color. And I am going to take a minute to arrange these in a way that I think I might like. I am going to use those sunglasses because they are fitting. Maybe they're not sunglasses, maybe they're prescription glasses, with heart lenses. I don't know. But they're fitting. And I pull out that oh hey because I thought that'd be cool, but that's going to get rejected. That hello, and there's a heart shape there. That heart shape is a die cut that came with the collection, and it says love it. That does stay right here. So I'm going to go ahead and build this cluster up. It almost looks right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and move up to that one up on the right. And I end up putting a blue seal underneath the hello and also a blue heart. Right up there by that top left photo, I use this teeny tiny Polaroid frame and then a little blue label with a pink heart on it. And that is going to be that third cluster. This bottom left cluster is going to give me a little bit of a hard time. And this right here is an example of why I typically like to just build my clusters over here by themselves and then just stick them on the page, because when I build them on the page itself, if I'm not sticking them as I make the decision, then it takes me forever. So I did ink all the edges of all of these die cuts with the Tim Holtz Black Sit Distress ink. I did find this other little tag I thought I would use. It has all these eyes on it. And at the bottom of it, there's a piece of gold, a gold strip at the bottom of that tag, which is peeking out of the bottom of that cluster. And also the reinforcement of the tag is a piece of gold, which I thought gave it a little bit of something. Now I do tie some gold in with some stickers and also with the title. So I knew I was going to be using the title would have gold in it, so the other ones I just added in because I needed more gold. So that's where that cluster is going to go. It is complete, except for I do put on the date on that pink tag. Here's that top cluster, and it just says hello, love it. There are 4 pieces in that. And here's my little teeny tiny cluster that is going to go right there. I'm going to go ahead and stick it down. Right here's the sticker sheet that came with this. Right here I am spelling out July 2010, and I'm going to put that on that pink label for the date. Put a little bit of Scotch Quick Dry under them. I do like to put the Scotch Quick Dry under the stickers because they fall off. I went ahead and put some white crochet thread through that tag. Now I'm looking at the sticker sheet again. I pulled out this black and white one that says XOXO and put it on that blue tag. These are the woodland thickers that I am going to use for my title. They came out with this collection and I like them, but it's hard to, because they're different colors, it's hard to get them to exactly be maybe what you want. So the new, I called it new shades. New is half black and half gold, and shades has some that's half cream and half gold and half black and half gold. They look fine, but they don't really, I would have rather them all be just one on this particular page. Right here I had printed my journaling out on my computer and just cut it into strips, and I am going to glue that down after I commit to my title. And I did put a hashtag in front of new. And it's not because I'm really particular about hashtags or I love hashtags or anything like that. It's just that it filled up that space. So I wanted to put something in there, and that's where the hashtag came in. I'm going to go ahead and trim down my journaling to fit there. The very top line, because I worked from the bottom up, the very top line ends up being shorter than I would have liked it to be. But I can't put anything after it because it'll break a sentence up. So I'm just going to have to live with it and just learn from my mistake of not putting it down first and then gluing it. I'll just have to live with that. So that is all of my journaling, and now I'm going to go ahead and stick down some of these little asterisks that came on the thicker sheet. They are half gold and half colored. I use one that is black and gold, 2 that are black and gold, and one that is half pink and half gold. Right here I'm putting down some gold stickers that are on the sticker sheet. That's where some more of that gold comes in. I'm like trying that out in different places, seeing where I might like it best. So, and that's all I do to the layout. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.